Hola! I have a message for the men out there, and I also have a message for the trans community. These are the respective timestamps in case you desire to skip to each section of the video. To begin with men, I want to begin by saying that I'm really proud of you guys. The ones that are super hardworking, super respectful, super nice, the ones that are loving and caring and have not lost themselves to hateful online rhetorics that are very easy to fall into nowadays. It's not easy for you guys to be just existing online and seeing all the things that happen. I will advise you to stay strong, to stay true to your values, to continue being a good person, and be ever watchful if you're ever feeling resentful, hateful, or any other feeling that might be problematic towards you. Remember that mental health begins by speaking up. You need to find a group of people, a therapist, or someone that can listen to your problems, can be comfy about it, and also give you some good advice. Or just listen, that's all you need. Not laughing at you, not making ridicule of you, and not making feel you less of a man just because you're opening up the things in your head. While it's true that most men are taught to be rough, tough, and not really sensitive about their feelings, I am here to tell you otherwise. Not with everybody. I'm not telling you to grab your camera and cry about it on social media, but to do meditation, to go to therapy sometimes, to find one good friend that can listen to you and can care for you and can give you a hug at the end of everything. Those emotions need to be let go so that you can always continue to be the best version of yourself. Now, my message to the men that are lost currently under hateful rhetorics or they're feeling spiteful about many things, I know you're probably gonna disregard my message coming from a trans woman and you're gonna probably be thinking, oh, what is this dude gotta say to me that is gonna make my life any better? Well, at least let me try. I once saw so many things online that it was so easy to confuse what was right or wrong. And yet, despite everything, I had my own set of values. I have my own morale when it comes to decision making. And even though hateful rhetorics, because sometimes you just feel like the whole world is against you and everyone hates you, and because you get hated on, you kind of retort in hating others. If you understand how that feels, if you understand what it's like to be rejected, to be cast aside or not being good enough, and you have lost yourself in hating others because of this feeling, you understand the dangers of being a bully, and you understand the dangers of being alone. I'm not saying you are doing this, but if you are and you're engaging in hateful rhetorics online towards minorities, transgender people, or anyone, please stop. You're just only perpetuating the endless cycle as to why you are there in the first place. The reason why you may have fallen under hateful rhetorics online is because people are affected by things they get told online. And then what they do is they fight back. And then that fight back to you may seem like bullying, therefore you feel like the whole world hates on you. And then you just want to hate on them because you feel that you have no guilt in the matter. And it's true. You probably didn't have any guilt in the matter in the beginning, but if right now you're engaging in hateful things, you probably are part of the problem. It's a complex situation. Everyone is sensitive. You know, when they try to say that millennials are the generation that are most sensitive, I think that's bullshit. Everyone is emotional creatures. That it doesn't matter your political affiliation. It's not about facts versus feelings. Everyone has facts and everyone has feelings. Whoever tried to tell you otherwise is just fucking lying to you. You are a creature of feelings as much as everyone else. And you can let these feelings consume you, or you can use them for good. My only advice to people that are maybe lost right now in their way, or are really angry at the world, is that try to heal one thing at a time. Try to look into a mirror. What are the things that hurt you the most in the past? And try to heal those things slowly. Try to forgive yourself as well. Not everything is your fault. Not everything has to be your fault, and the world doesn't really hate you. It's just the fact that you're probably spending too much time online. You also need to go out and touch some grass. I have done that as well. There was a time in which I felt really anxious, and I just stopped spending time online and spending more time exercising outside, and my mental health improved dramatically. With another topic, by the way, content creation, not really what I'm discussing. I want you to understand finally that anything that derives from hate is not meant to help you. Anything that derives from spitefulness is not a good motivation. Sure, when you're feeling enraged, when you feel like you want to punch everything around you and destroy the whole world, you feel motivated because hate is a strong emotion and it will give you the motivation to do something, but it will not last long. Your motivation will dwindle as soon as you stop feeling hateful, because hate, no one can really feel hate for more than a day or a week. It's not normal. It's not healthy. While love and care are more prolonged feelings because we keep nurturing things for the better. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I need to explain myself any better here. My message to the trans community is that we are really brave for just trying to be ourselves in a day and age in which it's so normalized to just hate on us for trying to exist. I want to call to action to carefulness and be aware not to fall under hateful rhetorics as well. Because I have experienced this many times on my social media. Just because people see my hairpin, they immediately disqualify my comments or my commentary, and they call me names and slurs, and they tell me I will never be a woman and stuff like that. Listen, we are nobody's punching bag, and unfortunately we live like that. We have to endure. We have to learn how to swallow that hard moment and just keep going forward for the sake of ourselves, because no one else is going to come pick us up. But my beautiful sisters and brothers in the trans community and everyone in between, please seek also friendship, communities, therapy. Being in the receiving end of a lot of hate is only going to hurt your mental health as well. And it can lead you to many problematic situations as well. I have been a victim of bullying when I was in school, and I know what it's like to be silent about it. And I know what are the scenarios that you can create in your head when you feel hateful. Things that I could not describe here that only luckily happen in my mind. I desire to hurt the people around me. Those that antagonize me, I desire them even worse. And I imagine me doing things that probably could have ended their life and also ruined mine, just because I was being bullied for long periods. But I didn't. I managed to pull myself out of that situation by myself. And I find friends that could actually pick me up on my lowest. And I managed to heal. There are a lot of things that you may also be experiencing just for trying to be yourself. Be strong. Be also smart about it. If you live in a household that is full of hateful people, be smart about how you plan to come out. If you need to tell them something, be smart about these situations, because I know we want to be ourselves, and I know we always feel like we're in a race against time, that the sooner we start things, the better for us. But you also have to understand that if you put yourself at risk with your family, you can end up homeless as well. And I don't want that for anyone. Try to get a job. I know it's hard nowadays. Try to get a job as much as you can. Do the things that you need to do so you can sustain yourself by yourself and depend on no one. I will encourage all of us to try to shine the most from our skills, intelligence, creativity. That way people can see that, yeah, that person over there, damn, they're super good at what they do. Wait, they also happen to be trans? That's even better, It's like, let's get ourselves the skills of recognitions too. I know beauty standards are some things we tend to associate primarily with being trans, is because we want to, we want to pass, we want to be pretty and be given compliments, but also try to shine as well, because you have amazing artistic talents, dancing skills, sportsmanship, whatever it is that you have. I'm pretty sure you have a lot to give to the world. I'm so fucking proud of you. With that, I'm gonna end the video, and I hope this message is clear and I made my point come across. I am on support of benefiting everyone that wants to abandon hateful rhetorics and become a better version of themselves through love, empathy, and kindness. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's much easier to hate to destroy, to laugh at the misery of others. You have a good time out there. Let me know if you agree or you disagree with this message. If you do either of those, I will be happy to reply. Just be respectful with your comments. You don't have to, be mean towards me just because I think this way. Take care. Mwah.